Hi everybody, Lori here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited to be a part of the STAMPtember 2023 party. It's not a blog hop, it's a party, so you're going to want to check out the Simon Says Stamp blog to see all of the participating designers. But I'm going to be featuring some new STAMPtember products, starting with the Fanfare frame cover die. I'm going to be die cutting it into some white cardstock. I'm using Hammermill, but any white cardstock will do. And I'm going to do, there's a lot of different things you can do with this die, but I'm going to do what I call the inlay technique. So I'm going to die cut a bunch of solid color cardstock. First, I have an array of 5 shades of cool tones. And what I'm going to do is die cut different parts of that little fanfare design. So the light green cardstock is going to go at the top of the little, what do you call these, like little these little leaf fanfare images. And then I have some darker green. I believe this is all Simon Says Stamp solid color cardstock. We got a little green apple, a little leaf green, some aqua mist, AUDREY blue, peacock feather. I'll have all the colors linked in my description box if you're watching this on YouTube. Okay, so this is it's a little bit tedious. You got to use your little poker tool to poke out the specific parts of the design that you want in the particular color. So it's kind of tedious. You just kind of got to know which pieces go where. I generally kind of think of very complicated ideas, and in my head, if I don't give it a try, then I'll never know if it works. So you could make this a lot simpler if you did all the little pieces in one color, or you could also do a little ink blending behind it. You could back this fanfare frame with acetate and make a shaker. But I'm going to try this little inlay technique. One thing I love about this technique is it ends up to be a flat card base. And because I sent my husband to the post office the other day with a stack of mail. I said, can you mail all these things for me? And I had about 5 letters and a couple packages. He came home. He's like, were you aware that your letters, just your cards, cost $5 to mail? And it's not because they're heavy. It's because they're so thick, Laura. Why are they so thick? And I was like, oh boy. And it's partly my fault because I did put in some extra padding and I had a pretty stiff envelope because some of them had a lot of layers and some embellishments and I didn't want them to get damaged. So sometimes you got to rein in the thickness. So that's one thing that's nice about this technique is it's pretty flat. Of course, if you put foam tape on the back of your sentiment, that is going to add a little bulk. But now here I'm going to do a row of warm tones. So I'm going to alternate cool tones and warm tones. So we have some pinks and some reds. And I'm just doing the same thing that I did before, just die cutting all the little pieces. One thing that's really helpful to have is that like some type of a poker tool. I'm using the Tim Holtz retractable needle or any type of needle poker tool to pop out the specific pieces that you want. So I knew that the light pink is going at the top. So I just simply poke out the top and make little piles and kind of keep little piles of the specific parts. Am I making any sense at all? I don't even know what I'm saying. What I am saying is that today I woke up and now I have these like fall allergies kicking in. September 1st, I'm so excited for this beautiful September weather. And I'm sneezing like the dickens. I'm sneezing and my nose is running. And I'm not really like an allergy person. But I don't know, I think I forget that this happens every time. And just all day long, I got Kleenex just stuck up my nostrils. Just to catch, just running like a faucet. But I'm here for this beautiful weather. And okay, so those are all the little pieces that I'm going to inlay into my fanfare frame. So I have a white card base here and I needed to just cover the whole thing with adhesive. And you could do this a lot of different ways. What I did is use that Simon Says Stamp tape runner and I think I used the whole thing. I wiped it right out. You could also use liquid glue. Maybe if you have those really wide strips of score tape, that will work well for something like this. I just grabbed the tape runner and went to town, popped on my fanfare frame, and now here's the puzzle piece part. I think it's kind of fun, kind of relaxing just to pop in these little pieces. Some people might not like to do it. It's probably not going to be something you're going to want to mass produce, but it might be something fun to try now and again. And you could customize this for different holidays. Like you could make this red and green for the holidays. You can make it earth tones. And do the Fanfare frame in like a craft color or a cream and make it all warm tones. Really customize it for the fall season and whatnot. You get the idea. So I'm just going to work my way through popping in all the little pieces. So happy STAMPtember 2023. We're kicking it off with a bang. We're doing an epic STAMPtember party. If you haven't checked out the STAMPtember release reveal, I did a reveal over on the Simon Says Stamp YouTube channel walking through all of the exciting new products. Something for everyone. If you're a fall lover, Thanksgiving lover, Halloween lover, Christmas lover, there's even balloons and birthdays. There's hot foil plates. There's a ton of new embossing folders, new stencils. Kathy Zilski has some fun new products. Check it out. And then now today with the party, everyone's going to be showcasing all of that new products. And then all month long, there's going to be collaborations with all of our favorite companies like Lawn Fawn and My Favorite Things, Pink Fresh Studio, on and on and on. We'll be collaborating with Simon Says Stamp. So much stuff every single day. Stay tuned. So there I inlaid all the pieces. You have a flat, beautiful design. All you got to do now is add a sentiment. So I pulled out this new Enjoy word die. It's by Kathy Zilski, and I'm doing the backer shadow out of vellum, the word die out of gold, and then I did a couple out of white just to stack it up and give it a little dimension. You know why? Because dimension is life for STAMPtember. Oh, yeah. Okay, doing a little glue. You could also do the micro dot adhesive sheets. You could also do spray adhesive, but I had the glue handy. I do love that Barely Arts glue, but I got the new My Sweet Petunia glue. Have you seen the new glue by My Sweet Petunia? It's got like a gun. I have it. I got to try it, and I'm excited to try something new because I use glue every time I make a card. So, but right now I'm hot on the Barely Arts. Hard to top that precision needle tip, I'll tell you. So I stacked up the matte gold, gluing it on the vellum backer shadow. Don't forget the tittle. You know the Enjoy has a tittle, so you got to stack up the two white ones and top it off with that matte gold tittle. And then I did put little slivers of foam tape behind so that I could pop this up on my card base. Not too much, just a little dab. Okay, for a little sub-sentiment, I used the Enjoy Phrases stamp set, and I'm going to emboss a little sentiment that says your day in white onto some Peacock cardstock. So this will all tie in with the color scheme. So I love that powder tool, and I poured on some Simon Says Stamp white embossing powder. And I love that there's coordinating dies for even these small little sentiments. That just made my day. So take that off camera, die cut it, and then I'm going to nestle that embossed sub-sentiment right underneath this Enjoy. And I'm going to cock it to the side just to keep it spicy. You know, spicy for STAMPtember. And then just nestle the Your Day, finish it off with a few aqua and white sequins. This is the Perfect Day sequin mix. I love that there's all the different sizes and a few different colors. I just kind of stagger them here and there to kind of frame the sentiment, and this card is finished. Enjoy your day. Happy STAMPtember. Check out the Simon Says Stamp blog for the full list of participants in this STAMPtember party. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.